What up, y'all? 2021 was a crazy year in hip-hop. So much good music was released as we all slowly got back outside, and it seemed like we lost more rap legends than ever, not to mention some new kids on the block. So many things are gonna make 2021 one of the most memorable years in hip-hop. I'm Frank 5D for Dedicated Etiquette here on the rap scene, taking a look back on, in no particular order of importance, 5 of the craziest hip-hop moments that happened in 2021. When Lil Nas X came out as gay in 2019, we already knew he was a different type of dude. The Atlanta artist's revelation and his success with his hit Old Town Road has him practically a household name when he previews Montero, Call Me By Your Name during the 2021 Super Bowl commercial. The song and video was released on March 26th, and we really were not ready. The visual for Montero depicts the artist in his own Garden of Eden before ascending to heaven, only to be turned away, twirling down a stripper pole all the way to hell, where he proceeds to do his best impression of Infernus from GTA 5 with the devil himself, right before he takes the crown of Satan for his own. The internet went nuts. Just 3 days later, he announced his Mischief collab on the Satan shoes. 666 pairs of customized Air Max 97s with a pentagram and a drop of human blood inside the visible air sole. The internet went more nuts, and Nike eventually stopped Lil Nas X's devil bag. Crazy hip hop moment, we all kinda got trolled. July 25th in Miami, Florida. It's the 3rd day of the highly anticipated return of the Rolling Loud Music Festival. Arguably the hottest rapper in the game, DaBaby, takes the stage for his set and somewhere during decides to give a call to action to his fans.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 3 weeks. Put your cell phone like that up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone like that. Let's be real about this shit.
Yeesh. DaBaby took to social media quickly to apologize to someone, and it wasn't really accepted, then it was deleted. What followed was, of course, outrage and commentary from the LGBT community and allies, as well as many people in the music industry. His call to action had the public calling for his cancellation, and for a minute, fetch happened. DaBaby definitely missed out on a few bags in 2021 due to him being dropped from numerous music festivals and live performances after the fallout. He got a shot at redemption when he was picked for the Hot 97 Summer Jam, where he showed a video apology that seemed genuinely sincere. He was able to meet with many LGBT organizations in good faith, performed at Boosie Bash, and hopped on stage next to Ye and Marilyn Manson at those Donda listening party scams. That's a great springboard for him to uncancel himself in 2022. The lead up to the verses between the Lox and Dipset was intense. Everyone in hip hop gave their opinions and looked forward to August 3rd at Madison Square Garden. As with all verses, we expected to see a good show. What we did not expect to see was the total destruction of the Dipset.
As y'all can see tonight, if your ears work tonight, you see some of our mixtapes is bigger than some of they real records.
It was fun to watch, but so bad to see if you happen to be a fan of the Diplomats. Cameron and the boys showed up late and fashionable. Jewel's looking like he pulled up in a time machine. The whole beach chair thing, Freaky Zeke dancing for that crack, Jim Jones getting icy before him performing ballin'.
With the thing. That is so corny.
Cameron's freestyle choke, it really wasn't a pretty night. At the same time, the Lox are on stage with the poise that a 30-year-old rap vet should display. On point with the give and goes, technical ability, and presence, all while calling out in real time where Dipset just do not appear to hold their own. It didn't take even 30 minutes for the internet to start interneting, and the memes and reaction videos were classic. Shout out to Chris and Kane and Joe and Ja, but the Lox beating Dipset's ass was definitely the best verses of 2021. Ye had a wild 2021. He changed his name to Ye, entered a high-profile divorce, dropped his long-awaited Donda album, and took us all on a crazy promo tour for it before it even dropped, and he had the Best Drink Champs episode of the year. Shortly after, with the help of Jay Prince and Larry Hoover Jr., announced a free Larry Hoover concert with him and none other than his arch enemy, Drizzy Drake. The show is to raise awareness towards the long incarceration of Larry Hoover, the co-founder of the Chicago GD street gang who was jailed for murder in 1973. The concert took place on December 9th. It was truly a wild affair. A choir and a beautiful stage at the open-air LA Coliseum, merch made by Balenciaga, with $100 tees and $400 sweatsuits. Not to mention Drake and Ye seeming to put their beef aside to get on stage for the first time in over 10 years. The event was live streamed for free on basically any platform that plays videos, and Ye performed years of his biggest hits, while Drake basically ran a trial of a Certified Lover Boy tour. All in all, the free Larry Hoover concert was a monumental and crazy hip-hop moment in 2021. Travis Scott is no doubt one of the biggest artists in the world, and 2021 was going to be the third of his Astroworld festivals, with the first taking place in 2018 and 2021's event being pandemically challenged. It was one of the most anticipated events of a year that saw widespread return to live concerts and festivals, and was the first Astroworld festival to be scheduled over multiple days with one hell of a lineup of artists. However, on the first night, things took a tragic turn when during Scott's headlining performance, the alleged overcapacity audience led to a crowd crush, injuring over 300 fans and eventually killing 10 people. The second night of the festival was canceled as people immediately pointed their finger at Scott, blaming him for the deaths, which are still undergoing investigation. He delivered a statement via social media shortly before withdrawing from future live performances. You can be sure to hear more about this story in 2022 as details of the horrific night still continue to unfold. Speedy recovery to all those injured, and rest in peace to those who lost their lives trying to live them to the fullest at Astroworld 2021. So that's it, yo. Just a few crazy moments from the hip-hop world last year. There was, of course, many more, so leave a comment on what you thought was a crazy moment in the year 2021. Like and subscribe, crack the bell, because there's more content coming soon. I'm Frank 5D for Dedicated Etiquette on the rap scene. Positive energy activates, constant elevation.